environment.
Yeah.
But for me, this is where the runs really catch their stride. And starting off with some fares for Lima, Lobster is going to have his work cut out for him if he wants to take it because, my God.
Lobster and some hot water. Lobster and some hot water right there, a Lima style. I also love how that whole combination just kind of kicked off. The up tilt one direction and then shifting it the other way, reading the DI in. Very, very smart gameplay right here from Lima to kick it off.
Yeah, Lima, that lab monster who just sits in the training mode for hours, making sure, all right, is this combo? What if they DI in? Oh, I know it. I know what to do if they DI in. And yeah, boiled that Lobster alive, certainly.
Okay, of course, down tilt right there. The boxing capabilities are a lot better on Rob, of course. Bayonetta's jab, awfully slow, but where she lacks there, of course, she makes up her combo strings. Loving what I'm seeing right here. Just the harassment, not allowing Rob any sort of free access back onto the ground. Lobster, you need to get them claws out and fast.
Yeah, and going so low. All right, yeah, I wasn't ready for that one, and neither was Lobster. And resetting once again with the reverse of B's all the way to the blast zone. Rob, he's carrying him out there.
He is, man. Big carry style right there, man. Carry out, if you will. Now, what I really like about Lima's play, too, is that we're not only just keeping the damage on stage, the off-stage conversions have been nothing short of great. See, there's that up tilt again. That's so smooth. Ooh, that's so smooth. Sorry, I'm fanboying right now. But the up B at the ledge right there to stop Lobster from snapping is such smart gameplay here from Lima. Lobster, I got to see some adjustments, and I got to see him here fast.
Yeah, I think this might be a go next vibe because, I mean, after the way that started off and the way it's continued, you're already at 104%. Just Lima looking for it all right now. Down air off the side. I mean,
Jesus Christ.
He's in there, man. He's not stopping. Hasn't took his foot off the gas since the moment they said go.
Man, listen, can I have an old man moment for a second?
Oh,
I don't like saying, like, precursor sentences back in this game. But I feel like because I'm at CEO and so much of the previous game was happened here, excuse me, I got to talk about it. You know, they felt like that Bayo-Rob matchup was such a much more lopsided thing back in the day. I do feel like it's a lot more airtight than what we initially thought, but Lima is just that good. Like, Rob's boxing capabilities, really good, but when those wheels leave the ground, Bayonetta can really make them pay for it. But again, I can't take anything away from the character that is Rob. I mean, this character feels like DLC in his base roster. Great boxing tools, up tilt, down tilt's crack, big aerials, and mind you, very safe aerials on shield too. I want to see some of these items get really utilized to their advantage here.
Yeah, and already starting off a lot better, getting a couple combos of his own. A Lobster, yeah, there we go. The up tilt up air, you talked about that. Covers so much space, great anti-air, and the boxing down tilt really makes it difficult to approach grounded.
Yep.
But that ABK.
Yep. Okay, actually going to go for the double up air that time. Want to make sure we get as much damage as possible before we start sharking for back airs. Leg day coming through in the gym.
Now let's see what the ledge trap actually gets disrupted. Fighting out the corner is Lobster and just up being out of there. But how do you land with the neutral air? That's that tried and true Rob special.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Situation getting a little too dire. Guess what? I'm going to nair. Okay. Yeah. Crazy business right there, too. I thought we were actually going to see a forward throw from Lima, but smart to actually go for the down throw to put you above the platform to force you into a mix-up situation. Is it safe to land on the platform? Is it safe to go on center stage? You know, Lima just kind of keeping the opponent guessing here. Lobster, though, looking good. Going to air dodge back to the stage here. Not a lot of damage, so, of course, we're out of that animation much quicker.
Yeah, but every time it feels like you get in an awkward spot. I mean, Lima's comboing off it. Yeah. It's like, I barely touched you somewhere in the corner. Nah, this is a full combo. Watch this cutscene.
Oh, my goodness. Jesus. It's one of those activation cutscenes. You've got to press a certain combination of stuff to get it going.
Oh, yeah.
And it just seems like Lima just has the right combinations on deck here. Still don't want to take anything away from Lobster. Of course, there's no easy feat to make it to a top 24 portion of bracket here. Tries to spin to win. Both sides spinning off stage. And that stock getting pretty thin right there. 46%.
Uh-oh. Oh, just not taking it out to the left, just actually opt to go back onto stage to continue the combo, rack the damage up, knowing there wasn't a kill opportunity. So I like that. I like the idea from Lima, but the up air, I mean, Bayo, not the heaviest character. Definitely could use a little bit more meat on her bones.
No, for sure. I mean, that certainly is the stuff of nightmares. But, yeah, she definitely could use a little bit more meat on her bones. And, you know, all things considered, you know, she's a pretty easy character to combo once you get your hands on her. But that's the tricky part. You know, Lima's just never standing still for long enough to make that happen. Where most Rob mains are looking for, like, that grounded gameplay, Lima's like, yo, I'm dancing around, I'm moving. And once you're off your feet, it's damage time. Gyro in hand.
Yeah, resets the edge guard. Forward air catches the up B, and there we go. Precision from Lobster, and a lot better situation than the last game, but getting shot to hell.
Yeah, seriously. Bullet art, bullet climax, you name it, okay? More bullets than the Matrix right here. Okay. There's that nair we were talking about, criminally safe on shield, but Rob needs everything and then some right here to try to mount this comeback.
Oh, hit the wrong direction on the neutral air. That was the attempted 0-to-death setup with that. Obviously, drop gyro plus nair, but you're going so low. And hold on a sec, we fighting down here. I can't even see the characters, and they're already going hard.
Oh, I mean, that might be the best air dodge I've seen in some time here in Ultimate. I mean, to get back to the ledge, yes, but to also move through Bayonetta, you are in some hot water. Indeed, that's right, and it's boiling over here. There's that back air, 11-frame startup. That's going to be all she wrote right there on that second game.
Yeah. Pro lived to 204%, though. That's actually a huge differential from the first game. Every time there was an opening for Lima, it seemed like Lobster was getting cooked, getting boiled, as you said before. But this last game, really close. Lots of just ability to stay alive and not getting hit by those killing blows.
No doubt about that, man. Yeah, I'm so glad you brought like the importance of survivability. I really have to give it to Lobster. You know, obviously not doing the best here in this set, but I feel like after how that last match wrapped up, that should activate something inside your brain and say, wait a minute, I can live to crazy percents if I stay on solid ground. I know it's a very easier said than done sort of thing versus Lima, but the match is slowed down to a crawl when your feet are on solid ground, and I think that's where Rob can really start to shine here. See? Has him locked down right now. Back in this air, and of course, dancing over these platforms is not a spot you want to be in. There's back throw.
Sets up for something good. Tried to go for the rotor arm off stage. Would have killed for sure if it connected, but once again, a missed tech on the neutral air. You got to be so careful in the corner versus Bayo. And all right, that's a little ill-advised. Let's see what Lima does with it. Okay. Big combos with these reverse up airs, but not going to get the full thing, Rod.
That's right. Smart right there on Lobster to air dodge through that at the right time, because the way Bayo was facing, had she hit him with Witch Twist, it actually would have forced him out closer to the blast one. As you know, I think you shoot out whichever way she's facing when she does that move. Yeah, and she could turn it around when she does it too, so she could do the uppy in either direction and it will send you that way. Sometimes good to mix up people's DI if you do a view reverse Witch Twist. Okay, 3-frame down tilt. Yeah, it was all a ploy. You was never meant to get hit with any of these down tilts. Wait a minute.
Into the sky. Actually not gonna get the full combo. It looks like it was disrupted by the gyro, so good on Lobster to keep that in hand, but still probably dead to this back air. No, just barely alive at 162. My God.
And I like that fake out there from Lima. The haphazard jump. Then we actually went back down with the dive kick just to regain positioning, excuse me. Oh my goodness, yes. We're just looking for the bullet darts. I mean, at this point in time in the match, you know, again, trying to catch air dodges is kind of your best friend is Bayonetta. And of course, you have nair, you have up air. Of course, you have forward air as well too. Of course, that one operates a little bit differently, but all her bullet art moves off stage, I mean, they catch air dodges pretty well. Footstool down there. We're still up in there like swimwear.
Yeah, I mean, still living to an insane percent, but I mean, no tech zone for sure. Not allowed to. No. Sitting at 51%. Let's see what Lobster can do with this advantage state. Lima's gotten out a lot of these advantage states just with some evasion of his own, but let's see what we can see. Unfortunately, sets the wrong direction on that down B, and that gyro might be his death now.
Yeah, it might certainly be. The bullet arts right here, just the held down there is enough right here just to really make Lobster sweat. Looking for the up B, or the up smash, excuse me, but finds a back air out into the magnifying glass you go. Lima moves on to the next portion of winners here. Pretty handed 3-0 victory. I mean, Lobster, of course, I want anybody that's tuning in for the first time to think, you know, Lobster don't got it. That's just a really tough matchup as well. And Lima, of course, played absolutely out of his mind there.
Yeah, and it's one of those things is like, you know, you want to run, you're making some upsets. Yeah. Eventually, you're going to run into a brick wall.
Yeah.
And this brick wall was named Lima.
Yep. And Lima was like, it ran in bracket till it ran into me. Now how to put a storybook ending to it. But it's only